SABC's Ayanda Mhlongo, who's live for us in KwaZulu-Natal for more on the story. Hey Ayanda, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Okay, 5 suspects are expected to appear in court today. Among them, as we've been reporting, a high-ranking ANC leader. What do we know about the other suspects, Ayanda?
Yeah, very good morning to you, Blaine, and good morning to our viewers. Coming to you live, of course, from the Umzimkhulu Magistrate's Court, where in about an hour or so, the 5 suspects, including the Harry Gwala district mayor, who was also a senior leader of the ANC here in KwaZulu-Natal, Mhlongo Ndobe, will be making their first appearance after having been arrested on Sunday. He is arrested alongside the municipal manager of the Umzimkhulu local municipality, as well as a former head of the local traffic department, who is now a businessman, as we understand, and there are also 2 police officers who are members of the tactical response unit of the SAPS. So those are the 5 suspects that will be appearing here today. Yep. And we will then, we know, Blaine, that it's said to be in connection with the alleged killing of the late ANC Youth League Secretary General Sindiso Magaqa.
Yeah, it's been almost, 2 years since Sindiso Magaqa was killed. The late former ANC Youth League leader was shot multiple times during an ambush in July 2017. How is the family doing, Ayanda, and what's been their reaction to the latest arrest?
Blaine, the family is going through a very difficult time at the moment. You would have seen in that package that we put together yesterday, we spoke to his brother Magaqa, who was not okay at all, saying that they are shocked and disappointed, particularly because they said, with the suspect being a senior member of the ANC, somebody that worked very closely, was somewhat of a brother, of a mentor to Sindiso, saying that he also had worked with the suspect before he got involved in politics. They were both teachers and they worked together at the same school. And so this has come as a great shock for them as the family. He even went as far as to say that Sindiso's mother was not doing okay health-wise, and they had opted not to even give her updates on what was happening with regards to the case because they were worried about her well-being. So certainly the Magaqa family, as well as his wife's family, they were also here yesterday saying that she is also not doing well, having received their news. But what they want now, Blaine, is they want justice. They said that they'll be back in court today. They want to see for themselves these suspects, and they want to see the perpetrators and those behind his killing brought to book. And so for them, this is quite an important important thing that's happening for the family. Yeah. And so we will be, of course, today, Blaine, speaking to them when, of course, they see for themselves the suspects appearing in the dock.
Yeah, these arrests have garnered a lot of public interest, isn't it? Yesterday we saw scores of ANC as well as community members gathering outside the local court. You were reporting on that. What are they saying?
A very angry community here at in and around Umzimkhulu. In fact, I don't know if you can see, but behind us, Blaine, there you would see that is the entrance to the court, and there's hundreds at the moment of community members who have gathered outside. You also will see that there is an extremely heavy police presence here at the Magistrate's Court. Right now, because of the access and because of limited space inside, and the police, of course, wanting to control who will be coming in and out of the courtroom, they're only going to be allowing family members and the leadership of the ANC, and it's only after then that the leaders will then go out and speak to the community. But outside, the community said, as of yesterday, they're quite upset and disappointed, and they too want to see justice, not only for Sindiso Magaqa, but also for the other ANC leaders that were killed here in this region. We'll know that, yes, there's been a lot of focus because of the position that Sindiso held, Blaine, but there are also other senior members of the ANC who were also killed here in this region, and those matters are also in court as well. So they want to see an end to these killings that have been taking place here in the area, and the area has since Blaine been very tense. So they were telling us yesterday, the ANC members, that the party has been divided ever since, and they want to now see these court processes continuing and happen, and so that they'll be able to move forward as a party.
Yeah, we will no doubt learn more about the exact motive as this case proceeds, so it's difficult to talk about it now. But tell us about Magaqa and the work he did within the local Umzimkhulu municipality, especially to stamp out corruption.
Yes, well, having returned back to his community after he was removed as the Secretary General of the ANC Youth League, you remember, he then came back here, Blaine, and started working with his community, went back to his branch, but then was elected to the local municipality as a PR councillor and continued then. He was one of the very well-known popular figures here in the area who took on this quest to speak out and deal with the rampant corruption in the municipality. And we know we've been speaking, Blaine, about this hall, which around the time of his death, information started surfacing that many people believed Magaqa was killed because he started to question matters around a tender that had initially for the upgrade of a memorial hall that started off at 4 million rand, and the price of that hall escalating to 37 million rand. And to this day, Blaine, that hall has not been concluded in terms of the upgrade. So there was a lot. It wasn't just that. He was speaking about the employment of people in the municipality and other tenders that had gone out irregularly. And he was joined by his close friends, Lesus Tuta and Thabiso Zulu, who we also spoke to yesterday. So that was a lot of the work that Magaqa was doing here. He said to have been very, very committed to stamp out corruption in this local municipality, while, of course, Blaine, also building the ANC in this region. Blaine.
Ayanda, just remind us, what time are the suspects likely to appear today?
I've just got a hint from my colleague Tulani, who's just saying that as we were speaking to you, Blaine, one of the suspects has made their way now into the court. There are 5 suspects. One is already here, which we understand is Mhlongo Ndobe. The other 4 suspects possibly be coming in any minute now. And court's supposed to start at 9 o'clock, but of course, with all these security arrangements, we'll probably start at around 9:30 or so. So we should get underway in court very soon.
Great work to you and Tulani Ngobo. Ayanda Mhlongo live for us in KZN. As always, appreciate your reporting. Okay, we are